Hello everybody and welcome back to Coral Island. We're now leaving early access and finally getting main access to Coral Island. So this is the official release. Originally I was going to do the first 10 days of Coral Island. But so far I've only edited in this part 5 days of Coral Island, and this is already still super long. So it's gonna be a two-parter for my first 10 days of Coral Island. I just want to say thank you for everybody who stuck around for so long. I know that I don't put up a lot of videos, and also for having patience while I still don't have a mic. Even though I have a new computer, there's no mic in it, so I have to transfer my videos over to my phone, edit them on my phone because I do not have an editor on my new computer, and also do the voiceover on my phone instead of just talking while I'm recording. So I hope you guys don't mind a voiceover until I can get a mic. So we're editing my character and we're definitely changing it up. She does not look the way she did in my early access release, but I didn't record any of my early access for you guys. Sorry about that. I wanted to wait until the official release and then record. I'm really glad that we got to keep all our money. I literally sold everything off, and I ended up with at least $1 million, which I've already spent half of that. Probably being foolishly spending with my money, but I really wanted my supplies back because I'm a freaking hoarder in all of my games. I tried to make my character look as close to what I look like right now. Like, my hair kind of looks similar to this, but it's not as dark of a red as I would like, but that is where I'm going with it. And then trying to get my blue-gray eyes was a little hard as well. So yeah. So how this is going to work is I'm going to do the first 10 days of Coral Island in 2 parts, and then I want to record maybe just episodes and do voiceovers for those episodes until I get a mic, because trying to film the filming part was easy. It's the editing part that's hard, because I made it hard on me by filming like 20 minutes of farming, watering my crops, doing the same dailies, like repetitive stuff that you guys don't probably want to see. And also, what else? 20 minutes of me chopping trees down, and then eventually I got lazy and I'll start blowing the trees up because I didn't want to sit there and take forever cutting them down because it was so long. So the plan for anything that I put up, so I have videos for Coral Island I want to come up, and Disney Dreamlight Valley, World of Warcraft, and Dinkum. Although I haven't recorded anything for Dinkum because right now I've been catching up, so then I can start Summer Sun update on my main. But I also wanted to start a second Dinkum Island to where we play it from the very beginning together. But again, that I wanted to wait until I got a mic for that. So a lot of stuff is coming up, but I don't know when I'll get the mic to be able to record, and also the motivation to edit, because it's a pain in my behind, and I might start begging my child to edit for me. Here we are in the opening. Hope you guys can hear the sound still. I was so excited for this. So excited. That went really fast. I might have to adjust the speed for that. Whatever. I don't know. It's too late now. But yeah, here is the opening of Coral Island. We finally arrived. And oh, that's weird. It feels like I've done this before. Why does this feel familiar? Cough. I tried to do these as slow as possible, but I don't know if the voiceover speeds it up. But I did want to have a couple of the cutscenes in, so I'll let you watch those. All right, let's start on spring day 1. Let's get this ready. I am at 1,647,124. And as I said, as you'll see in my progress of the first 10 days, that will go really quickly because I am a hoarder and I waste money on stupid things. So we're checking our mail. We're forgetting to turn this feature off and it keeps popping up. And then we're being annoyed because we don't have our great tools that we had in early access and we're starting over again. So, driving me crazy already with how long. Like, I spent like 30 minutes chopping these trees, so I did cut a lot of that out. Here we are going off to town, running around. And we're going to get some crops from Sam's. But it's not open yet, so get some trash, run in circles, look at the calendar, the usual. That's what, and then there's no errands yet. Run back and forth, get a little exercise in before we go in there. Want to be ready to get all the groceries that we need. And then space out and forget what I'm doing for about 10 minutes of the game. I upgraded my bag because I had the money to. And I wasn't about to spend half of this game not having a fully upgraded bag because it is a pain in the butt how much space things take up. You just never realize it. Now, please note that my little farm that I do make is going to be wonky for like a little while. Just letting you guys know. I tried to buy 10 of every seed, but eventually at some point I'm going to come back here and buy like 20 of every seed because I'm about to go to war with the freaking crows. I think it's the first 3 or 4 days I've had to deal with fighting those mother truckers off. So there's that. I hate crows. Why? Why did they have to be in the game? And we're back on the farm, and we're cleaning up some more. This is so fun to watch, isn't it? Exciting content. Cleaning and organizing. How exciting. Fantastic. You really forget how long these trees take to chop down when you don't have the best tools. Gosh darn it, I really gotta remember to turn those things off, the tips features. Made my first chest. And that's another thing I had to edit out, is the 20 minutes that I spent organizing each chest. Yep. Going back to town, because I guess I forgot something. Not sure what I forgot, but really? You're going to just stand there for 10 minutes? Okay. I do that a lot. I will just stand there and forget what I was doing. Oh, right. I came back to town to get food because my energy kept going down, and I was not about living off of the little sweet treats that they give you that you make from the tree seeds. Yeah, not about that life. So it's like donuts it is because donuts give the most energy, and I didn't have access to that one drink, which I can't remember what it's called at the moment, but yeah. Eventually, I'll switch over to buying excessive amounts of that drink, which is another reason why I had next to no money. And I'll keep pressing the organization button unintentionally, like a dum-dum. I changed over my key binding to open my inventory to the tab button, but if you press the tab button again, it organizes your inventory, which drives me crazy because I had everything a specific way. And I keep undoing it by pressing the tab button too many times. Doggy! Look it. Boat is so cute. Literally, there's my Picard in the background. You see where I'm pointing to him? And I do go inside to see if I can adopt him right now because I did not remember that you do need to be a rank E to get a pet. So I was like, why can't I get him? Oh my god, this isn't fair. It's stupid. I want my pet. Because I also think it's dumb that I can only adopt one animal. Like, excuse me, hello. How are you gonna have so many cute animals and not let me have more than one? I will dedicate an entire section. And then I was getting excited because Cherry Blossom Festival's coming up. And you know, just me being a garbage picker, picking through the chats, running back to my farm, and back to what I was doing. I think right now I'm going to go upgrade my house. Oh my god, I miss teleportation. I miss it. I hate having to run around. I am so lazy. Like, I already have to work hard in real life. Why? Why do I gotta work hard in a game? Like, I am way too lazy for that. So, that's, as you can see, is what I spent money on when I was hiding over the wood and the stone. Oh yeah, you bet your sweet butt I did buy so much wood and so much stone, and a lot of my money went to that. Trying to do a cottagecore theme, so the house I chose was as cottagecore as I can get. And now we're gonna see another cutscene of us repairing the house. So I'll let you guys sit there and watch that so you can hear the music. Alright, so that's house upgrade done on day 1. Now, I believe what we're about to do is start my wonky farm. See, I was trying to figure out and remember the biggest sprinkler. I never unlocked it in early access. Like, I never got to that part. I never got to the mermaid part. So there's some of Coral Island that I didn't even experience in early access from some of the updates. Because back in early access, I played the Xbox Game Pass on PC. And it had a lot of crashes. Good Lord, my cat. Jesus Christ, Luna. Scared the crap out of me. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, it had a lot of crashes. Mostly with the museum. I would donate, and then as soon as I touched the reward, it crashed. And the worst part about it was I was decorating my farm, so everything that I did got undone, and I had to redo it. And that frustrated the hell out of me. I did not like that. No, I was not about that life. So that turned me off to the game, and I did not play a lot of early access because I was like, if it's going to crash, I'm just going to get mad, frustrated, and I'm not going to enjoy the game. Even with the speeding up I did in this video, this is still taking so long. I think at this point I just gave up on where I wanted it to sit. Yeah, see, I was like, this is taking too long. Let me just edit some of this out for y'all. Yeah, me reorganizing my inventory for like the 50th time, I think. I do that a lot because I like everything a certain way. This is honestly the first time in this playthrough where I have used any fertilizer at all, and I didn't buy enough, clearly, but I was like, yeah, don't feel like going to get more tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do this. I mean, it looks interesting, but it is still a little wonky. And funny thing is, in my first playthrough, I actually did my first farm, like, in the middle of the farm. So it was in the center. And I was like, I think this playthrough, I'll keep my farm right in front of my house area. But I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do for a layout. And this has got to be the longest video ever. Especially for someone who doesn't know what to say. Yeah. Farming is so fun. So interesting, huh? Great footage here. I'm about to pass out because I'm once again not paying attention to my energy level. Like, I wait until the last second to where it's like on 11 or 10 or 5 to where I almost pass out. I have almost made that mistake so many times throughout the playthrough. And here I go cleaning. I decided to clean because it's still pretty early. And I play all the way through until midnight hits. Like, I will play till the very last second. Put stuff away, and then go to bed, because the thing is yelling at me that if I don't go to bed, I'm going to be in trouble. Look, you saw that mother trucker taking my seeds, freaking crow. I love crows in real life, not so much in this freaking game, because they've eaten so many of my gosh dang crops. I will never understand why these games do not at least give us a freebie scarecrow at the beginning of the freaking game, and why we have to wait so long to just be able to have the scarecrow. Like, it's day 2 and I still don't have it. I was so tempted to just take my hoe and hoe the entire field, like just keep going until I had like no space to do it, just to get my farming level up a little bit faster, because it says hoeing, watering, planting is what gets your farming level experience. And now I'm opening my mail. I don't know who Ashley is, but apparently she's pregnant. I'm guessing she's my sister in this game, or cousin. Like, the funny thing is, I actually have an Ashley in my family, on my stepmom's side. Her granddaughter's name is Ashley, so I did not give any craps about Ashley being pregnant. The funny thing also is I don't have a grandmother from my stepmother, my dad's side, and my mom's side. All the grandparents, they're all dead. I don't have any grandparents that are alive. They're all gone. I've only met like 2 grandmothers. Like, I met my stepmother's mom, and she was sweet, and I'm like, how did your child turn out the way that she did? Because she's mean and you're nice. I don't understand. Yeah, here you can see I'm wasting so much money buying ores because I'm lazy, and I don't want to have to start fresh. I want to have these things already because I wanted to upgrade my tools, because I do not have the patience. And also, I know that I need a lot of bronze ore, because the one thing I did a lot of in early access is get flowers. I have a flower obsession because I love doing the beehives, and I love getting the different types of honeys. What really makes me sad is I really like the idea of making jams, like different types of jams and stuff from fruit and stuff, but they don't sell as well as you would think in the game. So they don't make you a lot of money. So I have all these jam makers, and they're kind of pointless, and it sucks. I did decide to buy a milk pill, ahead of time and I want to see what animals I can get. So far, cow and chicken. But to get those, I need to get the coop. I think that's what I'm doing here, is I'm looking to see what supplies I still need to get. I keep looking in that shed. I can't tell you how many times I came in here and I looked at that shed because I want it. I'm just trying to memorize what things I need to bring here. I kind of wish that it was like the crafting thing where they can just look in your storage and get the supplies that way. Because the number of times that I've forgotten things. Okay, yeah. Editing. I wanted to see if there were any more like upgrade looks for the house. That's what that was. I was like really confused for a second on why I did that. I wish there were more options, like a little bit more customizations, and I don't know if that's something that comes down the line, because when I played in early access, I did not have that option. Again, you can just see me spending my time trying to clean this up so I have a clear path to run in from all the entrances that they have. There's 3 entrances in the farm, and I wanted to have a clear path so that I can get in and out of my farm easily enough while I still can't teleport. Because you have to complete a bundle to be able to teleport. I think all the times that I stopped and just stood there, I was probably being talked to by one of my kids as well during that time. Which conveniently, while I'm editing this, it's nice and quiet because they're actually asleep. Because their schedule's completely messed up. So I finally have some time to do this. I was thinking about editing the next 5 days, but I'm kind of tired from editing the first 5 days. So that part might be done and uploaded on another day, but hopefully soon. I don't want it to be too spaced out. But as you can see, this is the bottom exit, so that's why I did that. I'm so sorry for how long it took me. I know that this is so interesting to watch, you know, me just breaking up trash and things. So exciting. I promise next time I'll remember to cut some of this footage out a little bit better. Now that's all clear. It is time to end the day and go to the next one. Ooh, and I got explosives now. Oh, it's Pablo. Oh, this is where I finally get my smelter, so I can make the bars to get my barn and my coop. That is the whole goal. In the first 5 days, I wanted to get that coop and my barn back. I wanted my animals back. I did not like having to sell them. It broke my heart when I had to sell all my pets and farm animals. Well, you couldn't sell the pet you adopted. Honestly, just placing these randomly for now until I have an actual crafting station set up. And about 15 minutes of me putting stuff away and being me, reorganizing everything. Oh my god, there's so many this time. I hate those crows so much. Look how many seeds they took from me. Like, this is why I bought an excessive amount of seeds, because these crows are just messing up my farm life. The sad thing is I couldn't do this at the beginning of the game in early access because I didn't have all the money. So the money really helps. I I woke up late today and I'm already tired. So I'm sitting here yawning, so apologies for that. More mail from Eleanor and Sunny. And a new quest to visit the beach shack. And I believe that's where you get the net and the fishing pole for fishing and bug catching. You know, my favorite things to do. I absolutely love to fish and bug catch. I never struggle with those, not one bit. Totally love them. Then I decided to clean up the beach a little bit, collect materials, talk to Eleanor. I did talk to a lot of people throughout the 5 days, but I did cut out most of that footage. So while I was waiting for the beach shack to open, I decided to clean up the trash that will be back in 2 days. Why these people are so mad at pufferfish for showing up, but then they don't keep their own beaches clean. Seriously, why do you guys keep throwing your trash in the water? How are you any better? So that's all the people I met. And I started organizing them by favorites. And then looking to see... My foraging is, of course, always the first thing that levels up. I'm almost there with farming. Sorry about that. I am just freaking tired all the time. I think it's a part of the personality at this point. It might help if I use the right tool to say, finally. So apparently, what I didn't know is that now, they didn't have this before, but now you upgrade your fishing rod and bug net. So on top of upgrading my other tools, now I gotta upgrade these ones. In early access, they had the first bug net you get, then they had an improved bug net, and then another one. Dude, why are you acting like you met me for the first time, bro? Sam, I saw you at your grocery store. I'm just trying to introduce myself to everybody so I counts. They have a cute little house. Honestly, this whole time, I was like, they have a kitchen up here? I thought that kitchen down there where Jim was their kitchen. I didn't know that they had an actual kitchen up in their house. Saying hi to Macy. Can't remember if Macy's dateable or not. I know one of them is not dateable. I think the other one's name was Erica. And I always mix them up. And I can't remember which one's dateable and which one was married. I think Macy is the one that's married, but I'm not sure. So I decided to do a little bit more foraging and hoeing up spots to see what I get. I cannot believe I just walked over past that violet. I'm so annoyed now. And of course it wouldn't be me without digging through some trash. And and I decided to also do some shopping for my house. I was trying to see what outdoor decor there was because I really want to get some of the decor I had back, but it's like some of it's not there, so I'm not sure if some of it has to be unlocked or what. Like, I thought everything would be here and I would just rebuy it again, but a lot of what I had before is not even there. So that was confusing. I kept trying to flip through different things to try to look for it. Because there's pathing. Oh God, sorry. There's paths that you can buy from them. There's a grass path and stuff that I like. The hedge fence you craft out. So I'm just buying like wallpaper and stuff. I bought this fishbowl with the intention of putting the first fish that I caught or found in it, and apparently it's not used for that, so I felt really dumb trying for like 20 minutes to put a fish in there. So someone tell me, is that a thing or what? As usual, I suck at bug catching, as you guys can see. Now it's time to waste more money by heading into the blacksmith. And spending money on ores instead of mining them because I am way too lazy. And not realizing how full my inventory is while I was trying to do this. Because I did try to buy everything else and I just realized my inventory is super full. Oh, and I was excited to get a pink crystal because sparklies. And here I started to finish off the day by editing my house and putting the furniture into my house. And trying to figure out for 10 minutes how to get rid of the old furniture. So you just see me clicking everything, and then I finally figured it out. Some of these pieces are really big for such a small piece. Like, I just can't believe how big some of these were, and I did not know where to put any of it. There we go. And I had stuff in my inventory. I think somehow it glitched and bought me like 2 of some things, or it showed up that it's still my inventory. It's really weird. I wish we could change the bedding on the log bed to a different color. I don't like blue. Yeah, Yeah, so I have extra things and I have no idea how that happened. Because I did not buy 2 rugs, so it was really weird. Unless I did something and you guys see it in the footage. And you're just screaming at me right now like, yes, you did. You really did buy 2 of those things. I could not figure out how to do this layout because I needed to be able to get to the calendar. If I'm going to get to the calendar, you know. I think I decided to keep the couch out. And now we got our first museum update. And here you see my superior bug catching skills. I'm fantastic at it. Really great. Totally know how to catch bugs. It's so easy. Not hard at all. Oh, I see. I was like, what am I trying to catch now? Oh my god. A cricket. I thought that when it rains, you get different bugs. But all I'm seeing is like the same ones that were already out. So like I'm just catching duplicates. Actually, funnily enough, catching bugs is a lot easier in full access than it was in early access. Like, I absolutely despised and hated it in early access because the bugs always saw me. I was never fast enough to catch them. Even the easy bugs were hard. I struggle with bug catching. The fishing was actually easier than bug catching, which is funny and saying a lot considering the struggles I have with fishing. Like, usually in games, I absolutely hate fishing, and I'll either make my husband do it for me, or I just won't do it at all. My fishing level will sit at 0. Which sucks when it comes to having to have some fish items for, like, the museum, or for a quest, or a gift for something. My cats are sitting on the floor, and they're acting really weird. They're just staring at the doorway to the office. What are you guys doing? Huh? Do you guys want to say hello? No. Because of all the cats that I get, the only time these cats meow or make any noise is when they're hungry. My cats are so quiet, it's weird. I like see videos all over YouTube and TikTok of cats that just non-stop meow and talk, and my cats are just quiet. And sometimes when they meow, like nothing comes out, and you just get a like no noise. You guys wouldn't even know they were here if I didn't say anything, because they're so quiet. Now they're just calming down and laying down. It is almost 5:30. And I am just bored and tired. Like, I want to play more Coral Island, but I don't want you guys to miss out on it, if that makes sense. I wanted to wait until I got a mic to do the rest of the episodes, because it's really annoying doing voiceover. It's super annoying. So I made it to the first 10 donations in my museum, and I was going as slow as possible because I'm still afraid of my game crashing. I've heard that Xbox users are not even able to donate at all into the museum because it crashes, but I think that's just for when you're on the actual Xbox. I don't know if that glitch or bug is for Xbox Game Pass users on a PC. So far, I haven't had problems, but I'm still nervous. So I just try to, when I click donate, I try to go very slowly. Like, I try not to rush it. There. I finally noticed that violet was there that I walked past earlier. And now, this is the end of day 3, right? We're going to sleep. And we got a ground insect scent and almost $5,000. So, day 4, we're getting a copper. We're chasing the crows off. At least there weren't so many today. Did it again. I keep hitting that reorganization button. You'd think I would learn, but no, clearly not. I'm just gonna keep doing it every single time. So here we are, watering my crops. Because this is always so fun to watch. Just somebody watering the crops. I guess you can say it's a real splash. Alright, yeah, I'll see myself out. That was horrible. Not sure if my husband's laughing at my poor attempt at a pun or if he's just laughing at his phone. He's sitting quietly next to me doing something on his phone right now. Because I woke him up. He didn't get up till 4 p.m. I got up at noon. And right now we have to take a bunch of pictures. And we have to do it on my phone. So after I edit this, that's probably what I'm going to do. Basically, we had to do room to room, a bunch of different pictures for our landlords because they just wanted to have updated pictures of the house, I guess. So we did the playroom yesterday. We've done every room except for my eldest child's room. So that picture's getting done today. And then we still have the outside and the garage, which I'm not too excited about the garage pictures because I'm hoping they don't get upset because there's a lot of stuff down there in the garage, a lot of stuff that needs to be donated and taken out of the garage. Like a lot, there's stuff that could be probably thrown away. I think I have a bunch of cardboard boxes that need to be thrown away, and then a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be donated, like stuff that we just don't need. And every time I give him stuff to bring to donate centers, they end up just back down in the garage. He just ends up putting them there instead of taking them. Oh, here's pufferfish. Here's the pufferfish. Look at you can hear the displease. So angry. Into another cutscene. This time, we're talking to Sam about his grocery store. Alright, I just gotta say, Karen had some balls on her, acting like pufferfish has come to save the island when we all know that the whole reason that oil spill is there is because of pufferfish. She's got the name and the haircut matching her, acting like she didn't do nothing wrong. And then she's like, oh, Faye, right? Like, bro, I don't know you. Don't you come talk to me like we know each other. I don't like you. And I see, like I said, I'm buying more seeds because those crows keep eating my seeds, and I'm just raging about that. So I'm like, fine, I will buy an exuberant amount of seeds so that I still have a lot of crops left. Decided to donate some more to the museum, and by some more I mean one item. That finally got me to 10, and I got potato seeds as a reward for that. Okay, more seeds. I could have saved myself money instead of buying them. And then here's Scott, and I think this is where Scott is going to be talking to me about doing some kind of museum expansion and what it could potentially grow to and look like. I did have my museum fully expanded in early access, but the one thing I never figured out how to open is the teleportation spot that's right in front of the museum. I've unlocked a bunch of teleportation spots, and I don't even know how I did it. It just happened. Someone's laying on me and being cute right now. Gotta admit, the expansion for the museum looks really, really nice. So I'm trying not to read out like every scene, because the one thing that drives me crazy and annoys me is when people read word for word the lengthy text on these games. Like, it drives me nuts. So that's why I'm not doing voiceovers and reading out what they are. It just drives me crazy. And apparently here I am expanding my farm so I can fit the seeds. So, yeah, just updating my crop area on my farm. Expanding the fields because they went away after a while, because when you don't plant them, they go away. At this point, I think I've just given up on trying to keep my farm organized, and I'm just planting whatever I can wherever I see fit. Really annoyed that those crows destroyed my freaking crops. It took so long to get everything to grow because they kept eating my crops. I will have my vengeance on them. I will. So, I guess you can watch me plant and water my crops now. I'll stop talking. And here we are. This is where we're left at on day 4. How much we cleaned and what our crops look like and how much we have left to do. And on day 5, we meet Mark. And he's here to tell us that the cave is open and we can start our mining journey. And insult us while he's on his way out, which is always nice. It's not really that dangerous considering my settings have my monsters at the do not attack me mark unless I attack them first. So yeah, and as you can see me chasing out the crows, and I sped up this part because it was harvesting, planting, watering crops, you know, the dailies. Same old things on day 5, just watering everything, which take a really long time. I'm hoping that when I do the next 5 days for this, that I don't have so much of the repetitive footage, and I put more of the things that I accomplished in it than that. So many freaking crows, I'm so tired of chasing them off. They're so annoying. They've eaten so many of my crops. I swear, I don't know how I would survive if I did not have all the donuts I did. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear my background noise or not, but there's dogs barking outside, and then one of my cats, my cat actually, the second cat is my grandchild. What are you scratching over here? I swear to God, I heard her scratching at something. I'm going to kill her. So get out of here. I just got up to see what she was scratching at, because they keep scratching at stuff. Like the one scratching pad I had, it's just not good enough for them. I don't see anything, but she was definitely scratching at something. Like I heard it. My cat's a little turd bomber. It's getting so dark now, so like now I'm trying to turn on some of the lights, because I will leave our lights off all day long until it is really dark in the house. Trying to save on electricity. If you know, you know. Anyways, here you can see that I have forgot some supplies. Instead of running all the way back to my farm to get those supplies, I just started getting them out here. I was like, I don't feel like running back. And then I just kept going. Even though I had enough, I just kept going. Instead of walking back to my house to get the fiber from at home, I just was like, no, too much work. I'll just do this. Probably would have been faster for me to go home and get my fiber out of storage. But hey, because like it's right there. My farm is right down that road. Finally, we're getting the barn and we're placing it. I've decided I think the top left corner is where I'm going to have my animals at this time. It was in this area, right where I'm trying to place the barn before, is where I had them. The center area is, that's where I had crops. And I couldn't figure out if I wanted over here or closer towards the greenhouse. Plus, that one little piece of grass was getting in my way, because I wanted to make sure there was space behind the barn so I can fit the fence. Right now, the animals will be free roaming, because I don't know what kind of fencing I want to use. And then I had to buy more wood, because I did not realize how much wood you would need to build these things. So I bought more wood, and then I bought some more stone. I was looking at the other aquarium because I could have sworn that these aquariums you could put fish in, but apparently not. I just wanted to put a fish in a small aquarium bowl, but apparently you can't do that. So I'm finally getting my coop, and I'm placing it next to the barn. I wanted to give it enough space so I can fit a mill between them. Not the mill, the silo. The silo. And again, I'm looking at that shed again. I did not get to try it out. And here it is, the end of day 5. We have upgraded. We finally got the frickin' scarecrow. And we got some fencing. And we made almost $500.